Hello everybody, it's Slushy, and to continue with the Friday the 13th spirit, we're going to be checking out Friday the 13th, Part 2.
On a June night in 1980, Friday the 13th, 12 of her friends were murdered. Why should Friday the 13th, 1981 be any different? Friday the 13th, Part 2.
So, if you guys have seen my review on Part 1, you know how my opinion stands in that. And the thing is, I actually really liked this movie when I was a kid. Don't think that's going to be anything negative, because I actually do appreciate Part 2 way more than I do Part 1. Part 2 decides to go for more of a story aspect to it, which I can appreciate more than the original. It includes more story. In my opinion, it's way more suspenseful, and it's the first movie with Jason in it. Okay, so Jason's a bit clumsy in this movie. He's a little bit goofy. There's a lot of the stuff that happens in this movie that makes me laugh every time. It never gets old. Like there's a scene whenever I think he's standing on top of a table with a pitchfork and the table breaks and he falls on the ground. It's just goofy shit like that that makes me laugh. Um, and that doesn't necessarily mean the film's bad. In fact, I think it's one of the reasons why Part 2 sort of stands out because it is one of the most goofy films in the series. Part 3 had horrible acting. It's known for horrible acting. Most of these films did have horrible acting. It's just the acting actually sort of fits with the movie because the movie is goofy itself. But I love the makeup look of Jason in this one. The adult version with the hair and the face is all fucked up beyond recognition, basically. So part two is actually very entertaining. Again, very suspenseful at times. Many cool kills. There's one sad kill with the guy in the wheelchair. Very sad kill. I didn't want him to die, but I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming because generally only girls survive the movies, and that's why the phrase "final girl" is a thing. Because usually in horror movies, the girl's the one that lives in the end. Harry Manfredini's still doing the music. Steve Miner is the director on this, and it's significantly better than Friday the 13th Part 1 or Friday the 13th 1980. I'm indifferent on the bag mask. I'm not like a huge lover of it, but I think it's different. So again, it stands out to me, because all the other movies have him wearing a hockey mask, exception being Friday the 13th 2009. He wears the bag for a portion of the movie, but that's not like this, because in this movie he wears it the entire time. So I really do love this. There's a psychological aspect to this movie with Jenny, and I thought that was really well done, especially for a low budget, cheesy slasher film like Friday the 13th is. I thought that was really well done, and I enjoyed that part of it. I love psychological shit, so that was up my alley. But otherwise, everything is done, pretty much decently. Nothing's really spectacular besides the psychological thing. I thought that was perfect. The acting again is just very mediocre, as are all the other films. The kills are decent. They're not too flashy, not too gory, but they're good enough. So Steve Dash is a fantastic actor to play Jason. I thought he did it really well. Again, clumsy at times, but that's not his job, or that's not his fault. It's simply the production crew and the writers that decided for that kind of shit to happen. So I can't blame it on him. I like the fact that he runs around. I thought that was awesome. But yeah, I love pretty much everything about Friday the 13th Part 2. I don't have anything, negative to say about it. Again, I always have this, not really a distaste, but I won't love it as much as I will Halloween simply because it's a ripoff of Halloween. But I'm not going to go hating on some of these movies simply because of Sean Cunningham's dumbass mistakes, because Victor Miller created Jason. He created Friday the 13th, essentially. So, fuck Sean Cunningham, but I do love a couple of these movies in the series. So, anyways, I'm going to have to go ahead and give Friday the 13th Part 2. I'm going to give it a solid 9.5 out of 10. You know, for what it is, it's a pretty good sequel. For what it is, it's a pretty good movie, especially compared to the first movie and even some of the other later films. I think it tried to be something more, included a deeper plot. Yeah, that's my review of Friday the 13th Part 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, subscribe if you're not already. Hit that bell to get notified anytime I make a video or a stream. Keep up to date with the channel. I have some crazy going on. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.